Look at them, sleeping so peacefully. I got to wonder though, they make all those Yandere roleplay videos. Did they ever think they'd attract the real Yandere? Because I am quite obsessed with them. You know, I fell in love with the voice, the sweetness that spreads through each of the words they speak. And, may I say, the beauty exceeds my imagination. Their hair is so soft and shimmering in the moonlit room. Their face so cute and adorable. The way they sleep, it's so perfect. Their skin is so smooth and soft. Makes me wish I could caress it all night. Though I'd probably rub their skin raw if I chose to do so. The lips are so glossy and tempting. There have been so many nights where I dreamt of laying my lips upon theirs. The dreams where I stare in their eyes, as I'm doing right now. Oh, you're awake. Hey, shh. It's just me. Don't you recognize me? Don't be silly. I leave comments on every one of your videos. If anything, I'm your biggest fan. Yeah, that's me. You do remember me. What am I doing here? Well, I said I'd pay you a visit one of these days, remember? I told you that one day my temptations are going to get the better of me and I'll come and meet you in person. On top of that, I think I made it quite clear that I am a Yandere for you. You thought it was an act? An act because of your Yandere videos? Don't be silly, darling. I would never lie nor hide my true emotions from you. I love you too much in order to do so. How did I figure out where you lived? Oh, sweetie, it wasn't easy, you know. It took months of patience and digging to finally figure out where you lived. But, might I add, the effort paid off. Oh my goodness, so many questions. You're still probably pretty tired, so I'll chalk it up to that. I'm here because I love you. Like, love you. Ever since the first day I heard your voice, to the day I finally got to see the real you, which is right now, I've loved you. I'm just some crazy fan? My love isn't real? Oh, darling, you should know how this whole encounter is going to end up, right? You've done so many Yandere roleplays, recorded so many of those scripts. How are you not catching on to the direction of how this night is gonna go? Oh. And to answer your question, I am crazy. I don't doubt that. But my love for you isn't fake. Just, here, feel my heartbeat. It's beating so fast just because of you. Hey, how come you gone all silent? What, were you expecting to be chained up in a basement? Me coming down with a knife, threatening you that if you ever leave me, that you would suffer the consequences? Oh, darling, I'm not like that. Not at all, actually. In fact, I'm more of a gentle Yandere. I give off those housewife vibes. If anything, I'll spoil you rotten, while still giving you most of your liberties. For example, you can keep posting on your voice acting channel. I'd be sad if you stopped, but you wouldn't have to worry about cooking and cleaning or any of the sorts. I'll even let you leave for your daily activities. Yeah, I'm obsessive and clingy, but not enough to hinder your everyday activities. My only condition, and I know this will take some time, is that you love me unconditionally. In the same way I love you. You stay completely loyal to me and me alone. And I'm pretty sure you know the rest, seeing how you've done so many Yandere scripts at this point. That's one way to put it, I guess. A wholesome yandere? But if you saw my thoughts and dreams, I am nowhere as near as wholesome as you think. A softcore yandere? Is that the right terminology? I'm not sure. It's all a bit confusing to me. Oh, it's good to see the tension in your muscles relax a bit, but you still look slightly scared, which is fine. It takes a while to fully wrap your thoughts about me even being here in the first place. When I leave, you'll go back to sleep, and you'll wake up thinking that this was some sort of dream. When I leave? Yeah, I'm leaving pretty shortly. First of all, you need your sleep. I wouldn't want you missing out on it because of me. And I fully recognize that you need time to think things over. Am I worried that you'll file a restraining order? I'm sure you know that would worsen this condition of mine from a gentle yandere to the yandere that you act out in your videos, which I'm pretty sure you don't want. Unless you like those types of yanderes. I mean, if so, I can turn into one right now. I am quite flexible when it comes to changing who I am. As long as it's only you who want to change. I know that you still can't believe this. Neither can I. You know how much I'm resisting the urge to wrap you up tight and hug you and play with your hair? Not to mention your luscious lips. How I dream of pressing mine up against yours. But I am a woman of morals. A yandere with morals. Crazy, right? To be completely honest, I am a newly formed yandere. I only turned into a yandere after getting in better contact with you. What made me turn into a yandere in the first place? Well, I gotta say, listening to all your yandere videos made me want to be a target of a yandere. But when I realized that it was an unrealistic goal, I slowly started becoming a yandere. And my eyes have only been on you, darling. Though, if you do think about it, it is your fault that I'm like this. How? Well, there was a stage where I was ironically being a yandere for you, but you kept teasing me and kept telling me things like, maybe I want to be kidnapped and I wish I had a yandere stalker. So, irony was lost, and I became a full-fledged yandere, and it'll be my first. And only. Yes, only. Even though I'm in the early stages of yandere syndrome, oh, that's what I'm calling it, by the way, I know it's going to progress, to become worse and worse. That's why I'm approaching you now, to give yourself time to think. And maybe prepare for when I do come and actually kidnap you. If you decide to be mine before it gets bad, then great! If not, and my syndrome becomes worse, then I will be resorting to using Stockholm Syndrome in order for you to love me. Oh, I'm sorry. This close proximity to you is not helping. It's taking everything in my power not to claim you for myself right now. So I should better get going now, before I end up doing something to you. I'll be visiting again in the near future, to hear your response, or to kidnap you. I don't know which one yet. Why did I give you a choice if both lead to the same outcome? Well, it's quite simple. One is consensual, while the other one is more... how do I say this? More forceful. See? Aren't I just considerate? Taking the consensual option, you'll be able to keep most of your liberties that you use on a daily basis. If I have to use a forceful option, surely your fans will miss your videos. Well, until you develop Stockholm Syndrome, then I would allow you internet access again. So be sure to think long and hard. Anyways, I better leave for now, before I'm physically unable to. In the meanwhile, you can check out my YouTube channel. It'll be down in the description. You are subscribed to it, right? You better be. I don't want to have to force you, but if I must. You can also subscribe to this channel. That way you can support my voice acting career and lots of others. You gotta support people doing the same as you, right? We're basically colleagues. And if you really want to show your support, you can go down to the Patreon and, drop a few bucks. But anyway, until next time, my love. Ciao.